Hey guys, MGH here and welcome to the first official FIFA 15 gameplay video that I could find. This is it. Finally, we're seeing FIFA 15 in glorious HD and it's looking mighty fine. So there's some things that we need to look out for during this gameplay footage. But first, if you want to watch the full 22 minutes of it or 23 minutes of it, I've uploaded a version without my commentary on it because a lot of people wanted to see a full game, including extra time, without any commentary. So you can go ahead and watch that on my channel. There'll be a link in the description. But in this video, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on what we see. So as the gameplay is going on in the background, I want you to notice just a couple of things. So first of all, this is the official demo gameplay from the Xbox One. You'll see Xbox Connect keeps flashing up in the bottom right corner. A little bit annoying. And also the demo on this particular console on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I believe, I'm pretty sure the demo across all consoles will have the same thing. And they include a mini version of Ultimate Team. I saw the guys at Gamescom going through the menus, and there was an Ultimate Team kind of in-game menu where they were allowed to move around a squad and do things like that, move around players in their squads. And it looks really neat. Obviously, it's Liverpool versus Man City at Anfield. It's good to see one of the stadiums in the game in an improved state, I should say. The pitch is looking amazing. I mean, like the grass and things like that. The things that you should notice, guys, are the new faces. There's lots of players in the Premier League specifically who have had their faces scanned using their new 3D technology. There's new animations, specifically on shooting and goalkeepers making good saves. Basically, there are more animations than ever before, and they look very, very realistic because they are basically real-life animations put into the game. They've recorded real players in a studio, you know, running, dribbling, goalkeepers making saves, blocks, defenders tackling, all of that stuff. It's all real-life stuff animated in real time. Really, really cool. One thing to notice as well, one of the major improvements in terms of graphics is the pitch itself it will start to, you know, show marks of people skidding, tackling, especially in the rain. Apparently, if your players slide tackle during the rain, their kits will get all muddy and the pitch will actually leave marks. So you should look out for the pitch marks on the field as the game progresses through this video. You'll see there are more marks towards the end of the game than there are at the start. And it's just little details like that that I think are very impressive, and I really like that. It's going to bring a new element of realism to the game. There's new replays as well. You'll see when they score or if they miss. Or just general cutscenes at the end of first halves, second halves and things like that. There are way more cutscenes than before, and in a way it's a bit of a negative. I know you can skip replays, but on game modes like Ultimate Team or other online modes, it's not easily skipped. You have to both agree to skip, and there seems to be a lot more in this game, and an element of you know, realistic cutscenes as well, starting to jump into the game a little bit too much, if you ask me. Which could be a little bit frustrating over time, but hopefully they won't be there too much during online matches. This is of course an offline, you know, just head-to-head game, two guys with a controller each, and therefore they're both able to skip the replays together. You know, so it's not online against a randomer who might want to piss you off by watching every single replay of his rubbish tap-in goal. Another thing to notice is the new Premier League overlay. Oh, what a finish. Beautiful goal. Now, the new overlay, if you don't know what I mean by that, it's, you know, the scoreline in the top left corner, the time being shown, also the player nameplates in the bottom left and bottom right. All of it it's basically official Premier League stuff that will be used in the Premier League. They've basically signed a massive deal with the Premier League to bring in all of these new graphics and overlays into the game, specifically for the Premier League. So if you're playing career mode like I will be a lot, and specifically playing in the Premier League, you're going to get a lot more realistic overlays and graphics that actually are going to be used in real life. So it's going to bring another dimension of realism to career mode, especially in the Premier League. Hopefully in the next few games they'll bring that into other leagues, things like La Liga, Serie A and all those other leagues around the world, because, you know, if you're not doing a Premier League team, it's not going to feel like you're getting the full experience now. Basically, Premier League is where it's at in this game now. Here you can see a few ratings of the Liverpool team, by the way. Just a disclaimer, they are not final. The ratings will change when the game comes out. Maybe a few of them will stay the same, but there are a few ratings that are a bit questionable, I think, anyway. I don't know about you, but Sturridge should be about an 84, I think, anyway. But, you know, things can change. When the game comes out, we'll obviously find out what their official ratings will be. Like you saw Henderson there, only 78 overall. Seems a little bit harsh. Sterling, 79. Lallana, 79. Anyway, that's enough about ratings. They will change, but at least you're able to see the menus and the new team management and things like that. Another thing to notice throughout this video, although we're halfway through already, is how good the goalkeepers are. I've been talking to some other YouTubers who have been playing the game, as well as earlier builds and more recent builds, and the goalkeepers have been an issue every single time. I mentioned this in my last, I think it was one of the videos I did recently about the goalkeepers in FIFA, how at one point they were too easy to beat. I think this was back in the January/February build. And now at the Gamescom build, or the demo basically, that we're all going to get next month, the goalkeepers seem a little bit too strong apparently. So I can't wait to get the demo. Apparently that's going to be coming out 2 weeks before release, or maybe 3 weeks I've heard. And we'll be able to download that on all of our consoles and play the game itself with the mini Ultimate Team game mode in as well. God, look how close that was from Skirtle. Lovely animation there, by the way. And here comes the pace. The absolute pace going down the wing. Johnson right back, oh dear. So hopefully the goalkeepers will be balanced by the time the game actually comes out. I don't mind if the demo is a little bit dodgy in some places. By the way, is that offside or what? A little bit of a random one. But, you know, the demo is just to play the game and get a feel for it. It will feature, you know, a little bit of an earlier build than the final game release. So the goalkeepers will not be fully finished, I'm hoping. And we should see a much more balanced kind of system in the full game. But other than that, guys, there's not much else to look out for. It's just some simple gameplay of the game in action. And in a moment, this game will go to extra time, and you'll see some more animations there. And you'll see who wins the game. Currently, it's 1-1. Yaya Toure just scored a very questionable goal. You probably noticed as well, the sound in the background isn't very real. Basically, guys, this gameplay I got didn't have any audio whatsoever. So what I've done is I've actually found some stadium and crowd noises and edited them in myself. I put quite a lot of effort into it to make it sound just that little bit better. But hopefully you're enjoying it anyway, regardless. So what are my thoughts on basically all of the news that's come out over the last few weeks over Gamescom in Germany? Basically, guys, I've got to say, I'm underwhelmed with career mode. But I'm very excited about Ultimate Team because there are some great new features involved. I'm going to make a playlist and put all of the videos that I've made recently into that playlist so you can check it out. But the real disappointment for me is they just have not released enough information about career mode. And you know what that makes me feel like? It makes me think that there isn't actually much going on with career mode, and most of it is actually just graphical enhancements and tweaks. And actually, we're not going to see much difference in the career mode itself. In terms of features anyway, obviously they have changed team management. They have fixed the older players decreasing too quickly. They will now retire much later and will keep their stats for longer. And obviously they fixed younger players and their growth and potential because obviously there were some problems there. Great goal there. Very lucky rebound, but 2-1 to Man City. You guessed it, I think Man City might go ahead and win this game, which is obviously not the result that happened in real life. Liverpool beat them, which was an incredible game. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite hold on to the end. Let's not rub it into the Liverpool fans. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, the career mode itself will be very similar to FIFA 14, and it's going to be mainly just visual tweaks, like I said. But there will be some more improvements in terms of the player searching is going to be better, and growth and potential will be better. I think really you can expect, though, a very, very, very similar feel and style to FIFA 14. But to be honest, I was thinking this last night in bed. Is this really a problem? For me, FIFA 14 career mode was absolutely brilliant and the best one yet. So if I was to be told, you know, that FIFA 15 would be basically the same but just with minor improvements, I'd be satisfied. But I want more. I think FIFA 16, sorry, that has to be, you know, an area of improvement for me. They need to bring in some more things. I want to be able to change the position of my players. You know, I want to train a central defensive midfielder into a centre-back. I want to be able to buy new sponsors, or earn more sponsors, I should say. I want to be able to change my kit every season. I want to be able to build my own stadium if I have to. I want to hire my own staff and improve pace in my team, or improve stability in defence and things like that. That's what I would like to see in FIFA 16. But in terms of FIFA 15, guys, it's looking good. This gameplay looks really good to me. It really does, considering it's only the demo. The full game is always better than the demo. Let's just say that for sure. and things are looking good. I think it's going to be a very good year for us FIFA YouTubers and people who play FIFA in general. It's looking good. But let me know if you've enjoyed this video, guys. Leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe we could hit 3,000 likes. And don't forget to check out the non-commentary version if you want to see the game in full. I will see you next time.